Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Naomi, and in today's video, we are gonna go over fall fashion trends, more specifically, which trends are worth it for us to spend our money on, and how to be more mindful when we are participating in these trends. I wanna avoid wasting my money this season, and I wanna help you do the same. A perspective that really helped me with this is about a year ago, I heard someone say that just because you love the look of something on someone else doesn't mean you need to have that same thing in your own wardrobe. You can appreciate its beauty for what it is and just leave it at that. This perspective really changed my view on shopping, and especially shopping for trends, and it's helped me recognize what actually makes sense to add to my wardrobe. But before we continue, I wanted to acknowledge that there are a lot of new subscribers on this channel. I wanted to say hi and thank you so much for subscribing. It means the world to me. And if you are watching this and you haven't subscribed yet and you like this kind of video, then please subscribe. It helps me out so much. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Trend number one is cinched blazers, or like an hourglass shaped blazer. It's very cinched at the waist, it's very tailored, and typically people don't wear belts with this type of blazer. They're kind of long. Some of them are even long enough to kind of be worn as like a mini dress. I love in particular when these cinched blazers are styled with a mini skirt or like a tailored pair of shorts underneath. So it kind of just looks like you're wearing like a blazer dress. Blazer silhouettes are very forgiving in terms of how trendy they are. You can get an oversized blazer, you can get this type of really tailored blazer, or even a cropped blazer. I feel like cropped blazers were super trendy a couple of years ago, but if you wore a cropped blazer today, it still wouldn't look really outdated. I feel like the same thing goes for this cinched tailored blazer look as well. Even if it's no longer trendy in the future, you won't look out of place wearing it for years to come. So if you were already thinking of getting a blazer, you really can't go wrong if you end up purchasing one of these really tailored cinched blazers. For me personally, I don't think I will be participating in this trend because I already have a decent collection of blazers. Most of my blazers are like oversized, and I do have one black blazer that is kind of longer and has a belt. Because it has the belt, it gives you that cinched hourglass look, and I feel like it's just too similar to the look that you get from these super tailored hourglass blazers. But if I didn't have that belted blazer, I think I would be a lot more inclined to purchase a tailored blazer like this. The next trend is fringe, and more specifically, fringe jackets. This is definitely not my style, but I can totally see why this is trending because we have been seeing a lot of Western cowgirl influenced outfits, and a lot of these fringe jackets are either suede or leather or a mix of both. Lots of studs. I've seen a couple that kind of had like these floral appliques as well, which I think is really cool. I do think it totally depends on who you are and what your style is, but I wouldn't consider this jacket to be timeless for me, but I can totally see how this jacket could be timeless for someone else, depending again on what your typical wardrobe looks like. I feel like this jacket also reminds me of the style that was really popular in like the 2010s, where you had like the felt or like suede hats that were kind of like a cowboy silhouette, but it was like flat around the brim. And I just remember a lot of influencers back in the day just being obsessed with those hats, hanging them up on their walls. Also like feathers in your hair is another one, like feather earrings. That's kind of the vibe that I get from a fringe leather jacket like this. But I think it's obvious that I probably won't be participating in this trend because it's just really not my vibe, it's not my aesthetic, and I feel like my Pinterest algorithm is gonna be really messed up after pinning so many fringe jackets. So this jacket leads us to the next trend, which is suede. This trend, since it is a fabric slash texture, it's very versatile. We're seeing jackets, we're seeing shoes, bags, suede boots are back. I remember back in the day, again in the 2010s, suede boots, like over the knee boots, were super popular. They were absolutely everywhere. In particular, I am seeing a ton of suede tote bags, like medium to large tote bags, a lot of trench coats. I've seen a lot of cowboy boot silhouettes. I've seen a few just like more normal traditional silhouette of boot. The shade of suede that we're seeing is kind of browns all across the spectrum. We're seeing like a more rich dark brown, a camel, a beige right in the middle. In particular, I'm seeing a lot of suede jackets styled with a full blue denim outfit. Suede is very, very timeless. I don't think there's ever been a time where suede was like really outdated or out of trend, especially if you get it in a really classic silhouette of a jacket or a boot or a bag. So whatever gap that you already have in your closet and you're in the market for a particular item, you can easily participate in this trend by just purchasing that item in this material. I personally don't really love suede. Like, I don't hate it, but it just doesn't move me enough. If I'm gonna get a bag, I would much rather opt for a smooth leather, a canvas maybe, or if I'm getting a jacket, I again would rather get a leather jacket or something made out of wool. Suede has just never really been my thing, so that's basically why I won't be participating in this trend. Trend number 4 is actually a couple of different colors. So we have burgundy, greens, anything from a chartreuse to a dark green. We have browns and we have dark gray. All of these colors are so timeless. This barely feels like a trend, to be honest. Besides some of the shades of green that I've seen, those seem kind of trendy, but burgundy, brown, dark gray, those are really, really timeless colors. And I feel like they've never really been out of trend, but these colors are just very much at the forefront this season. I'll start by talking about burgundy. I have been loving the burgundy and like the really deep cherry red. This has been a continuation of the brighter reds that we've seen over the spring and summer, and they're just kind of getting darker for the fall and the winter, and this is such a stunning color. I feel like it's flattering on almost everybody. I particularly like when we see pops of red in a dark gray monochrome outfit. I feel like the burgundy just contrasts so well with a dark gray. It's stunning. I've also been seeing this gorgeous maroon cherry red tote bag, the one with like the woven leather look. Similarly, we're seeing kind of greens across the board. We're seeing, like I said, the chartreuse, really bright, I call it booger green. It's not the nicest shade of green. It looks like boogers or puke, kind of like Charlie XCX's album cover. We had Brat Summer and now we're having Brat Fall. But we're not just seeing this puke booger color chartreuse green. We're also seeing a lot of like darker olive greens, which I feel like that shade of green is a lot more timeless. And again, the way this is styled is either pops of green or a full monochrome look. Out of these 4 trending colors, I do feel like brown and dark gray are truly the most timeless. We've been seeing brown trending all year round for years now. Similarly, dark gray was really, really popular last year. The nice thing about a color trending is that you can easily overlap this with other things that are trending this season. Like you can get a burgundy bag in a suede material. But I feel like most people already do have these colors in their wardrobe, so shop your own closet before you decide to go out and buy something new. I think this year I am probably gonna buy a pair of brown leather boots, and I'll maybe get like a matching brown leather bag as well. I don't think I'm gonna get anything in burgundy or that cherry red color. I love it. I really love the way that it looks, but I'm just not moved enough by it. Like if I'm already purchasing the brown boots and the brown bag, burgundy would just be kind of repetitive. Like obviously it's a different color, but I would probably style it in a very similar way that I would the brown boots and the brown bag. And for the green, I'm definitely not gonna participate in the chartreuse green trend. Olive green or like a dark green is a much more timeless color, but again, I'm just not a big fan of greens. Outside of sage green, I just don't really like any other shade of green. Trend number 5 is leopard print. We've seen a lot of leopard print in the summer. In particular, it's the leopard print in like the natural shade. And the reason that I even specify that it's a natural looking leopard print, because do you guys remember back in the day, like 2010s time period, where neon leopard prints were popular? I don't know why I'm talking about the 2010s so much. It was just kind of a bad time in fashion. I've been a fan of leopard print for years. This past summer, I bought this like sheer leopard print maxi skirt from Meshki. So gorgeous. One of my favorite pieces in my wardrobe right now. Leopard print does lean more summertime to me. I'm kind of surprised that it's trending so heavily this fall and winter. I mean, a leopard print fur coat does make a lot of sense to me for the fall and winter, but I'm also seeing a lot of scarves, a couple pairs of jeans. I don't really love the way that it looks on jeans. I feel like leopard print jeans is gonna be one of those things that might heavily fall out of trend and look super, super dated in the future. I've seen leopard print styled a couple of times with little pops of red or pops of maroon, which again, we're overlapping the different trends, which is amazing. I feel like a pair of leopard print shoes or boots could be pretty timeless. It is the jeans in particular that's kind of throwing me off. But overall, I do think this leopard print trend is so fun and can be really timeless depending on what article of clothing that you get. So I probably won't be buying anything new in leopard print because, like I said, I do have quite a few items in my closet in this print. Trend number 6 is denim on denim. Although an all denim look is not really my style, denim itself is so timeless. We're seeing a lot of matching denim sets, either a jacket, pair of jeans, jacket and a skirt. There's a couple vests that I see here as well. And a lot of these are coming in this dark unwashed denim with white contrast stitching, which I do think this look is very chic. Some of the silhouettes of these jackets kind of remind me of like the tweed Chanel jacket. Denim often looks very street style, very casual, very laid back and cool. But in this particular silhouette, it can look very elevated and classy as well. But we're not just seeing matching sets, we're also seeing a mix of different washes of denim, whether it's a light jacket and a dark pair of pants. I'm sure most of us already have stuff in our closets to achieve this look, like who doesn't have a pair of jeans or a denim jacket? So again, shop your own closet before going out and buying something new. Trend number 7 is barrel leg jeans. And all I can really say is, what? Who likes this silhouette? Like, whose body are these jeans flattering on? Because I have yet to find a picture where the silhouette looks remotely flattering on anyone. Like, I can see how this is a continuation of the baggy, slouchy, low-rise jeans trend, but we really did not need to take it here. I really have nothing else to say about this trend, so moving on. Trend number 8 is full skirts. I love this trend. I'm a huge skirt person, no matter what the length. I love a mini skirt, I love a low-rise skirt, I love a midi skirt, a maxi. So what I mean by full skirts is we're seeing a fuller silhouette. This is different from those silhouette hugging midi and maxi skirts in the satin fabric that has been super popular for a long time. Those are still so in. I have a ton of those skirts, but these skirts are kind of like a circle skirt pattern. Some of them are really flowy if the fabric allows for it. A lot of them are pleated, and obviously for fall, we are seeing thicker fabric, so lots of tweed, lots of wool. Even for the thinner materials, like I am seeing a couple of satiny, more flowy, thin fabrics, and you can easily make this really functional for cold weather by wearing some thermal leggings underneath, even just like a regular pair of leggings underneath, really layering up. I'll probably end up getting one in a lightweight pleated satiny fabric. That way I could also wear it in the spring and the summertime as well. Trend number 9 is high chunky necklines. Rather than tight turtlenecks, we're seeing a lot of more loose, very voluminous necklines on sweaters. For me, I really prefer this over a more fitted turtleneck. I think it's a lot more comfortable. So I love this more chunky sweater with like the really voluminous, loose neckline. Another thing that we're seeing is built-in scarves on jackets, which I think is super interesting. I've never seen this before. Specifically, we're seeing a lot of these wool jackets with that white contrast stitching. I don't know if you can see from the picture, but these are built-in scarves that you're looking at. They're kind of attached at the back of the jacket. I do really like this jacket. I probably won't be purchasing one for myself, but I do love the way it looks. If you are in the market for a jacket like this, I think you can't go wrong. It's practical, it's comfortable. Some of these jackets also come in like a loose poncho style as well. I think it's a very clean look that way as well if you don't really love the contrast stitch versions. And it looks so cozy actually. It looks like you just have a giant blanket wrapped around yourself. Trend number 10 is bag charms. This is a really fun trend that can be done really affordably. You just get a couple of charms and bedazzle a bag that you already own. I'm seeing a huge range of different types of bag charms, all the way from from a single charm to something that's very, very maximalist. Something maximalist like this is not really my vibe, but if I were to participate in this, I'd probably do the single cherry charm. I do think that looks really, really cute. Trend number 11 is actually a hair trend. So we're seeing a lot of effortless, messy buns, messy updos, really lived in and romantic. I love this trend, and I'm so glad this is where we're going now because I am so sick of the slick back bun. I feel like a messy lived in hairstyle is so much more flattering on the vast majority of people. Like, there's been very, very few people that I've thought could really pull off a slick back bun, but even then I still think they'd look better in a messy, effortless hairstyle. And I feel like it makes sense that we are seeing this hairstyle come back because there's a lot of 90s influence in fashion nowadays. 90s fashion is just very in right now across the board, and I love it. When I think of this hairstyle, I think of a creator called Delaney Child. She always does the big, voluminous, lived in, effortless hairstyles. She pulls it off so well. It's like her signature look. I'll probably overlay a video of hers over this. I'll definitely be watching one of her tutorials to figure out how to do this kind of updo. And that is all I have for you guys today. Let me know which fall fashion trends that you'll be participating in, and let me know if there's any trends that I missed talking about in this video. Like this video if you like this video, subscribe if you want to see more, and I hope to see you next time. Bye guys.